Hi, Divya. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you for having me here, Barrett.
You're more than welcome, Divya. It's always a pleasure to speak with you. It's amazing. How are
Oh,
things on your side?
things are great, and I'm just excited that we'll be sharing some key elements with folks and how we can help them improve their lives. Because you and I always talk about how we can improve our lives. We are improving our lives, and it's always so wonderful to share our learnings with other people so that they can improve their lives.
Exactly. So I think that, would you introduce yourself, Divya? I think that everyone needs to know your background a little bit. What kind of a coach are you?
So, folks, I'm Divya Parra, for those of you who don't know me, and I am a business relationship advisor, influence building coach. And my background comes from a lot of different places. One thing that I can share with you is that it's been based on chemistry of emotions as well as neuroscience leadership. And we can talk about these big things. But the key thing is, folks, that I'm your next door neighbor. And the way I see life is that within the next 5 years, I want to touch a million lives. And I can only do that with your help. So let's say if I share some value with you, and if you share it with somebody else, then the message is being passed on, and together we are all helping each other, supporting each other, and building that community that just uplifts each other.
I think it's amazing for coaching in life, Divya, to have you on board because I think that you're very, very high skilled. And one of the things that I think that we are seeing right now is the leadership and the confidence and the ability to go into it. So would you share with me a little bit about the latest surveys that you have done, a little bit what's happening as you see it from your side?
Oh, absolutely. So here's the thing, Barrett. A lot of people say, oh, build it and they will come. What I believe is that give people what they want. So that way they are able to make difference in their own lives and the others' lives. So for that reason, my team, what they do is they're continuously putting out surveys and monitoring trends. So based on the recent trends, folks, and the surveys that we have done in different groups, what we have found is that what is it that stops people from achieving success? A lot of people are living that mediocre life. And what is it? So the three things that emerged were, one was lack of clarity, that people have a lot of things going on for them, but just not having the clear direction as to what is it that they want, or clear direction, or the clarity around what is it that they should be doing or what they want to do. Or they may have expertise, they may have clarity about their why, but they don't have the clarity around how to go for it. And
So in
yeah.
your mindset, Divya, what is it that is missing? What kind of question is it that we're missing asking? Why is it that we get stuck? What's happening right now?
Well, so what's happening is that, lack of clarity comes from a lot of different places. And the two other things that we found in survey may be able to answer that. And as it is, it's a journey, folks. It's never like you never reach there. There's always room for growth, becoming more and helping more. So the second portion was that fear. And there's so many fears, folks, and we're not going to go over everything today. And you and I, we each have fears. So,
Oh,
folks, I'll share with you every single time, like, if you were to put me in front of a group of people, even if it's 1,000 people, I'll be so fantastic. I mean, of course, everybody gets the jitters. And yet, when you put me on camera, like even now, maybe you'll say, oh, Divya, it's not showing. But let me tell you, I am fearful. So, each and every one of us has some fear somewhere around. So, the few fears that emerged were fear of failure, fear of disappointing people, fear of success, that, oh, am I going to be just successful for one time? And then what happens? How am I going to retain my success? And some people don't take any risks. People are so risk averse that if I take a risk, and what if I fail? And the second thing, so that was the second thing, folks, that emerged out of our surveys. And the third thing that emerged was procrastination. And we can call it procrastination, probably procrastination can be called by different terms, just not taking action or not making the decisions. And when we talk about that, oh, you know what, if I'm not doing this, I'm good. But think about it, when you don't do anything, it's still a decision. So whether you're sitting on the couch watching TV or you're getting up, deciding not to watch TV, whether you do or don't do, it's still a choice.
I think that definitely, and for our next webinar listeners, I think that one of the things that we will come into is the commitment and a place where one can belong. Because one of the things that gives the anxiety or the fear or the lack of clarity is also that people are not in a safe place. They're not, the family is not given, friends are not giving, everything is just a click away. So having said that, Divya, we will see you next time. Thank you very much for this introduction to this. We will be back.
Well, thank you for having me, Barrett.
You're more than welcome. Talk to you later, Divya. Thank you for now.